Sunrise walks, hikes, maybe a little running to the top of the mountain. Beautiful sun. Walking past all the beautiful gardens and my friends we've seen in other videos. Breathing time. More views from higher, higher up. How beautiful. I can barely breathe. Such a steep hill. Oh, geez, sorry. That was a quick one. It got hot as a motherfucker very quickly. I was just walking up lightly. As I hit steeper hills, I usually tend to start jogging because for me it's easier than walking. Walking takes way too long, and jogging is less steps. With my metabolism and conditioning, it's less strenuous for me. It's less energy consuming. My normal pace is more of a fast jog, light sprint. Walking is way too slow and inefficient usually. I don't know if anybody else has that perspective, but I really don't like walking up hills for some reason. I never have since a kid. That might have something to do with me living up on a hill, and we had the bus stop maybe, I don't know, half a mile away. I don't even remember what it was, but it was straight up hills back to my house, and we had a road that would kind of go up and curve and wind up towards my house, and mathematically that just seemed so inefficient to me. So I'd walk half the way with the other people that got off the bus, and then I'd bypass between two houses through the woods directly up a vertical route very similar to this, but in the midst of the trees in Ringwood, Stonetown, and I would kind of just like sprint up a high slope rather than walk all that extra distance, and I was always home, I don't know, 10-15 minutes before everybody else, so it always seemed way more effective and intelligent to find the steeper part of the mountain and hill and rapidly ascend that than slowly winding around it. But I guess everyone's different when it comes to how they approach mountains and how they approach challenges in life. I don't like wasting my time with the well-walked path. I like to blaze my own trail and experience things in a way that nobody else does, and at the same time I'm benefiting my fitness, my mindset. But I don't know, maybe someone watching this feels the same, but they've never heard anybody say this, and in today's society, smart work and hard work are not necessarily things that people do. People like things to come easy to them. They like inheriting things. They like waiting for the people around them to die, so that's how they can get finances, or they want someone to hold their hand as a coach all the time, and they're not willing to do things for themselves. So take the harder road, take the path that's not been well worn by other average people, and you will accomplish more and achieve more and witness more beauty, and at the same time develop intrinsic lessons and mindset that will translate to almost every aspect of your life. Just living here in Costa Rica, you learn very quickly that you have to start working early in the morning and working really hard for several hours in the morning, 4 or 5 hours, in order to accomplish what an average person would do in 8 to 10 hours of a workday, because it gets so hot here. Working outside is nearly impossible for more than an hour. Even if you're completely covered up, it just gets too hot. You get too dehydrated. As you see, the water gets sucked out of your body very quickly here, and you gotta work smart. So I mean, just to touch on that really quickly, my life has completely adjusted in the sense that like now I do everything from 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m. sometimes until 11 a.m. And then after that, you know, for the next 4 or 5 hours or so, inside working on the computer, creating content, editing, you know, getting recorded music, business meetings, video conference calls, things like that. That all takes place in the middle of the day here in the, whether you have air conditioning or just fans in the shade. And then usually around 3 or 4 o'clock as the sun starts going down, get into more work. So yeah, adjusting your mindset and your schedule to the environment you're in is super important. This was something I never considered in New Jersey. The mindset was always like start earlier, work later, don't take breaks, be a robot, be a machine, serve people like a automatic coffee machine or a vending machine, just be there available for people to use you. That's not the way to live. That's not how you get anything accomplished. And even if you do, you're completely burnt out after that. You need to come visit Costa Rica for months to recharge. And that's what we see here is, you know, the majority of the people coming here have big money, and they're very successful people that are also very unhappy and very broken, traumatized in many different ways from all of the people around them that supposedly love them and support them. And they have to come here and regenerate themselves. So, yeah, all right, walking down through one of my favorite parts, more jungly here. So, another experience, another mountain climb. Thank you guys for watching. I love you.